Hello friends, this is CK presenting before you starting MATLAB tutorial. MATLAB is basically a software that is developed by MathWorks Incorporations. So what exactly is MATLAB? MATLAB is made by two words, mat and lab. So MATLAB is not basically MATLAB. You can say it's a matrix laboratory basically. Mat here stands for matrix and lab stands for laboratory. So why is it called matrix laboratory? So it's called matrix laboratory because it thinks everything in a matrix, be it a picture, be it a video, be it array, anything, variable, assignments, expressions, everything in matrix only. So we would be today focusing on these all points. We will be first understanding what exactly MATLAB interface is exactly like, then would be studying something about matrix, row matrix, column matrix, learn about how to find its transpose. Then various commands of MATLAB that we would be learning today is size, length, whose command, help, demo, and exit command. So let's start with basically MATLAB interface. So here this is MATLAB interface R 2013A. Each year MATLAB releases around two versions of MATLAB. This winter version, that's from January to the June, it's known as R year name. Here for example we have taken R 2013A. So A marks the winter version, and same way B version comes for June to the December end. So if version comes out between July and December, that will be known as R 2013B for year 2013, as I taken this example. So let's understand what this MATLAB interface is exactly like. Here you see in middle is the command window. That's the most important part of our MATLAB. Here you type all your commands, any commands. Like here I have any commands you can execute here. Okay, so this was basically a comment. Comment is always preceded by a percentile sign. So this is command window, any command here, and so suppose if I take a equals to 2, so any variable that I'm using here, I assign 2 value to variable a, so that this variable would turn up in your workspace. Workspace basically contains all your variables that you are using presently. Okay, so and you had processed this command, one command and two command. So all these commands would be turning up into your command history. Here you can see this was the latest command which I did, then I did this command, a equals to 2. So all these commands would be turning up in your command history. So and what about this? This is current folder tab. So this is your current folder, C, users, Jarhead, documents, and MATLAB. So all the things that you would be doing in MATLAB would be saved inside this folder, current working folder. Okay, so this is the basically MATLAB interface exactly like. All above things are the commands which would be learning in later tutorials. So let's start with our things which we would be learning today. Okay, so what would we doing? We had now understand MATLAB interface. Now we'll start with a matrix. As I told you that MATLAB takes everything in a matrix thing. So let's start how to make a matrix. Suppose I want to make a matrix X. So what will I do? X equals to square brackets, open close. What will I do? Suppose if I have to make a row matrix, what will I do? I'll just enter the elements and get a space between those each element. Suppose 1 space 2 space 3 space 4 space 5 space 6 7 8 9. So we have got 9 elements in this matrix, row matrix basically. Each has a space between each. So each element will be separated by a space, and I'll press enter. So here you can see that you've got X as a variable in your workspace with all these values 1 to 9, and MATLAB also showed the output here only. X variable contains these all values. Okay, so this is basically a row matrix. So how do we make a column matrix? Suppose I want to make a column matrix Y equals to, again we take a square bracket exactly like that. Now 1 semicolon 2 semicolon 3 semicolon 4 semicolon 5. So this is a 5 row matrix. So here you can see that this is basically column matrix. Enter. Here, yeah, this is single column, you get 5 elements here. So this is basically a column matrix. Each row that you are changing will be separated by a semicolon. Okay, so this complete will show up your column matrix. Now if I want to make a multi-dimensional matrix, suppose I want to make a 2 by 2 matrix for z variable. Okay, z equals to square bracket again, then I'll write 1 space 2, 1 for the first column, second for the second column, then I'll place a semicolon to start with the new row, then I'll write 3 and 4. So this will be a 2 by 2 matrix. Yeah, here you can see the output 1 2 3 and 4, 1 and 2 in the first row, 3 and 4 in the second row. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix for you. Each row will be separated by a semicolon and each column will be separated by a space. Here exactly what we do, like that. Now suppose if you have to find the transpose of z, how will you find the transpose z? And one inverted comma, single inverted comma basically, and press enter. So here you can see that your matrix has been transposed. It was earlier 1 2 3 4, here now it's 1 3 2 4. So it's basically transposed over here. That's how we start with the matrix things. Now you have learned how to make matrices, row matrix, column matrix, multi-dimensional matrix. You have got understood of workspace also. Now we'll go to the another thing. So here we have the left command, size, length. These are also used in this MATLAB. So if suppose you don't know the size or the length of any variable that you have used in your program, so what will you do? You'll just type size, take curly normal braces, you'll just enter the variable in this brackets. Suppose I want to find the size of z, for example. I press enter. So here it will tell you it's 2 space 2. What does that mean? It's a 2 by 2 matrix. And if I run this command, length, it will tell me 2. So it tells me how many columns, how many rows does it have. Okay, rows basically, sorry, it tells you about how many columns do you have. So I'll run the same on x and y. We'll just check this. Now if I run this on size on x thing, you'll see it's a 1 by 9 matrix. So we had got 1 row and 9 columns we had got in our x matrix. Now if I want to check the length command over x variable, yeah, here you can see you had 9 columns in a single row. So that turns up how many columns do you have in that matrix. You had 9 columns in that matrix. So you can run that out. Size and length commands if we have done. Now what is this whose command? So whenever you do big work over in MATLAB, so you often don't know which all variables you had used. So whose tell you everything. Just type whose, press enter. Here you can see the name of the variables, their size, and how many size they are using in your memory. 8 bytes, again 8 bytes, 72, 40, 32 bytes, all of their types. Here you can see double data type, they're using all of them. Okay, so this is the way you come to know the whole variables that you have used in your session, current MATLAB running session. We had been using a, answer, then xyz variables we used recently. So this is the way we generally come to know which all variables we had been used. Suppose you are new to MATLAB right now, so you don't know how to start with MATLAB. So what you'll do, you'll just press demo, enter. So what will it show you? It will show you all video tutorials that are present in your MATLAB. Yeah, here it shows up. Yeah, here you can see, here it is showing getting started mathematics. These all are videos basically that had already been developed. I clicked on getting started. Yeah, here it shows it's a video getting starting with MATLAB, working with development environment, and all other videos that had been put up by MathWorks Incorporations for your help out. So you click on it, it starts up the video regarding it. Okay, so that's the way basically demo works. Now if in case you don't wish to learn through video, you wish to learn through a text help. So just type help, enter, and it will open up help menu. And one thing I'm gonna tell you that MATLAB has got most detailed help ever. It's the best help menu that has been developed over all the softwares. You won't find anything good than this one. Suppose I want to find the information regarding computer vision system toolbox, so I'll just click on it and it will open up the help menu regarding this thing. Now it's opening up. Actually it's a heavy software, so it takes time in opening. It will open in a few seconds, just wait for it. Yeah, here it opens all of the things, how to use all of them, or otherwise you could just click on help menu here. Okay, so here you've got all of the toolbox help menus. Just click on, suppose if I want to computer vision system toolbox, it will open video input graphics. A very detailed help menu you will find over MATLAB, not as seen in any of the videos again. So one thing I forgot to tell you, suppose we were entering this, yeah, Z matrix we had taken, we had not placed a semicolon. Just like in programming languages we have all expressions end by a semicolon. So what happens if I place a semicolon here? I'll just press enter, and you can see you are not able to see the output here. I put the same command, remove the semicolon, enter, it will show the output. So what this semicolon at the end of the expression does, it suppresses the output on the command window. If you put the semicolon, you won't see the output. If you hide the semicolon or you don't place the semicolon, you will see the output. So what's the benefit of the semicolon? It's sometimes beneficial, sometimes harmful. So if you wish to see the output on the screen, you can you remove the semicolon, and if your processing is bit long and you don't wish to see the output, you'll just place the semicolon to suppress the output. And that's the way we start with about MATLAB. Now suppose if I want to quit that directly without clicking on this cross button here, so what I'll do, I'll just type quit and press enter. So it will just close my MATLAB software. Here you can see it just close up thing. So we are ready to start off with MATLAB. You can practice this out with yourself. Thank you for watching this video. You can subscribe me by clicking on subscribe button, the Chahid. Thank you.